everybody, it's Louisa here, and I wanted to show you a whole bunch of little projects I've been working on. I'm currently working on some Crafty Friend gifts for Christmas, cards and gifts, just little things here and there. I just have a little idea what I'm doing. I'm making a few loaded envelopes, so I just wanted to put some things together and have it ready so I could just fill the loaded envelopes. And I'm turning on my Silhouette software so I can give you file numbers, because I did use my Silhouette a lot and I am so in love with it. I think yesterday was the last day that the Silhouette store had everything 50% off, so I did pick up like a couple more items from there. And you know, you just purchase files that you can use in your Silhouette studio and then cut them out. Whew, excuse me, I did just get off from work. So I did use some of those, and then I also used some, well, I'll share with you, but I'm just trying to get into what do you call it, my account, so that I could give you file numbers. And my designs. Okay, so so if you have a Silhouette Cameo, that's what I have, you can find these cuts in their store, and then I'll just give you the design number and the name. So I made some of these bows. Now earlier I made Santa belt bows that went on my gifts for my co-workers. So I'm done with my co-workers completely. They're already under the tree. The only thing I have to do, even if I even do that, because they're all the same, so I might not even do that. I might just sign, because I just put those little no, I didn't put nothing. I just have those little tags that already are on gift bags, so you just put the to and from. So that's all I gotta do is fill that part out, but might not even do that. I mean so I also wanted to try out the elf bow, and this is the size that it does originally. I didn't shrink it or make it larger, and I kind of like this size. It's the bow itself is almost like 3.5 by 3 this way. Of course I have it kind of, you know, fluffed up, not flat. And then with the tail, the whole thing is about 5 inches this way. And I'm looking for that file right now for you. It does several layers. Okay, where is it? And just oh, here it is. If you're curious, I am doing a lot better. My sinuses, I mean, you might hear it a little bit, but it's so much better. I actually stopped taking the decongestion pills because she only told me to take it if I needed it, my doctor. And I haven't really needed it today. I only took it once this morning, and I've been doing fine. I'm still taking my antibiotics, and it's clearing up. It's clearing up, so I'm really happy about that. Everything else is fine. I'm feeling so much better. Okay, so this is called 3D Elf Suit Bow, and the design ID number is 69559. So it cuts out this tail, it cuts out the back layer with the like lacy look, the scallop, it cuts out this part here, it cuts out the belt, which is just one long strip, and then the buckle. The Santa belt bow was pretty much everything minus this here. So I just did it in a green to kind of look like the elf outfit. I just did it in a lighter green than they excuse me, than they have. Every now and then my throat gets a little itchy, and it's still a little tender from having a sore throat like last week. So I only cut out 3. I used a 12 by 12 sheet to cut out 3 of the green parts, and then I just used an 8.5 by 11 cardstock to do 3 of the white, and then just scraps for the rest. So really fun. I'm not sure how I'm going to use them yet, but they're ready to go. And then I wanted to make a few quick cards. So I did these 2 door cards, which are really cute. and really simple to put together. So that one is also a file. And that file is not in that page. I think it was on my first page. There it is. Okay, so it cuts out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, plus it also cuts out all the little berries, which I didn't cut. So this is the card Christmas door, and the design ID is 14821. So what it cuts out is this part here, and then it does the little mark so you can fold it. It cuts out a layer of the paneling without, it just cuts out all these little openings. And then it cuts out a wreath, a bow. It cuts out the door handle, which this is not it. It's just a little circle. And then it cuts out a lot of little circles to put berries on your wreath, or bulbs, or whatever you want them to be. So what I did was I cut the door and the, what did I call this? Whatever I just said. I didn't cut the doorknob, and I didn't cut all the dots, and I did cut this twice so that I can make it dimensional, as you could see. And I just put them together with some dimensional tape, and I also put the bow on dimensional tape. I was going to put a center. I haven't gotten to that. I'm not sure if I will or if I won't. I just did this last night real quick while I was waiting for my husband to get out of the shower. But for the doorknob, I used, this is really cool, this Jolie's bling. All that bling comes in a few different sizes on here, so I thought that would be a great little handle. And then what I did mean to do on here, and I was using those stickles again that Muriel sent me. This is the mercury glass. I actually put little dots for the berries, or whatever that was, and I left them to dry. And when I came back, I completely forgot it was still drying, and I touched it and smeared them. Something is gonna have glitter on it because I forgot what I said on top of it. So I kind of ruined the whole dot effect, so then I just went ahead and just smeared it all just to make it look like a glittered wreath. And that's why I don't like stickles, because they take forever to dry. But yeah, just a couple of quick ones, and then I'm just gonna put maybe a white mat in there for my sentiment, or just stamp something down. So a couple of quick, oh, and I did use 2 shades of red, and I used, the one for this card, and then the same color for the paneling, and then I just reversed it for the other one so that you could see the difference. Now you can always make it look like a window panels, and just layer this up a couple times, and then maybe even put a little scene back there, and it'll look like a little window door. But I just did it like that. And then I made some wands, and these 3 are going to go together in one of those envelopes. So I wanted to do another little shaker using these Creatology pins, like flare pins that you put a picture in. It usually has a little thing back here too. Let's see. Here we go. It's got this. So you just pull everything out, and then you put in some shaker stuff, and instead of putting back the backing, I just back it with some paper. And now what I used for this, I didn't use paper, I used a tag. And I had picked up some tags from Tuesday Morning that look like these. Here's that one. So it's slightly bigger than the pin. So I just, I had put my filling in, and then glued the edge of the plastic cover thing, and just put it down, let it dry. I put some weight on it, and then instead of cutting the excess, I trimmed it with the red this stuff that I found at Walmart. It was only $1.48, so really cool tinsel. And all I did was put snowflakes. I didn't want to cover it up too much because it's this little Santa juggling gifts, Christmas presents and candy. And on the back, to kind of cover and finish off where I glued the straw, I put another pick. Looks like this. I just took out the toothpick, and I think I found that at Walmart too. I'm not sure. but really cute. And then I made this one here. I made it a little shorter because the way I'm going to put it in, I want them to kind of stagger, so they're different sizes. And all this is the pipe cleaners. These are 3 halves that I just curl and hot glue the end and just shove it into the straw. And I got this cute little spray. And then here I used a doily that I found at Michael's. It's Recollections. And one of my cupcake liner rosettes that I have made a whole bunch full, can't even talk. Just to have handy here, because I know I was going to make a whole bunch of these things. The straws, this one I think, and this one is from Target. This one I'm not sure. I can't remember. Anyway, I laid another cupcake liner in a metallic color, and then this guy is another gift tag. So all these really cute gift tags I've been buying from here and there, I use as embellishments. So I thought that was cute. And what I did was I cut, see, this is where you would put in your string. I just kind of fussy cut it out and make it look like it didn't have it. Okay, and then I made a paper clip using the Hobby Lobby brand. This is a Paper Studio deer. And I had previously cut this black deer, put a red bow. The back side I used this paper, which is this one here from Michael's. And then just made that paper clip. Did another one with the Martha Stewart punch with the same paper pad and one of those blink centers. And then I put together a paper bag for putting everything in using the same paper line. And then this sticker, it was, I think it's Hobby Lobby. Let's see. Yes, it is. That I got last year. So it comes like this. They might have it this year. I don't know. I haven't looked. I stayed away from the stickers this year. So this is just one of them. And I had prepped a few other ones. I'm dropping everything. Which I found these red and white ones. This comes in a pack from Hobby Lobby. And I did some white too. Then I'm going to be sticking in. These are the tags that I found. I think it was BJ. So I thought these would match and be cute little fillers. So that's all I have for you right now. Oh, and then real quick, I just got these 2 ready. Some more of those shakers. And that should be it. Okay, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.